everybody. Rev here. It is the week of Gen Con. Holy moly. So if you were hearing this the day that it releases or even the day after, if you're traveling to Gen Con, there are a couple events we've got going on that still have a little bit of space. We are doing a live show actually at the convention this year instead of at the IRT. It is on Saturday at 7 p.m., and it is at the Crown Plaza Conrail Station. You can get tickets for that on the Gen Con website. Just search for the group, The Crit Show, or just search Crit Show Live Show. But if you want the actual code, here it comes, ENT26ND303776. So if you'd like to join us there, we've still got some seats available for that. And then also we are running, as always, Monster of the Week games throughout the course of the entire weekend. We've got 6 GMs running 6 different tables, 5 players each. Those are all sold out at the moment, but if you have not been able to get a ticket for that and you want to play in one of those games, I highly recommend showing up 5 or 10 minutes before it starts, because inevitably some people just get tired and they don't show up. So we can take generics at the door to let you in if we get to the time and some folks have not shown up. We have almost always been able to get at least 1 or 2 people in. And then I personally am running a couple of other events with some other familiar faces that you might know from other podcasts. We are doing a panel on adding horror to your home games, producing for the actual play RPGs. And then we're actually trying for the first time this year a indie RPG actual play creator meetup. I think there are certain unique obstacles and hurdles that we face not playing some of the bigger name games, and I thought it would be interesting to give those people a chance to get together and meet one another, exchange information, chat, etc. And that is on Thursday night at 9 p.m. at the Crown Plaza Haymarket A. The tickets for that don't cost anything, but you can still sign up for it to let us know how many people are coming. So with that, I think I have to get back to prepping for Gen Con, because the live show came to me in a fever dream. It's going to be wild. I hope to see you there.
Last time on Cryptoid Cavaliers, danger at the Wet n' Wipe as our teens with attitude discovered the devious Loveland Frogman doing some sort of work on their pipes to power a devious device. They couldn't hold it through that.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I feel like I've just earned a merit badge.
It was right there.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hey, thanks.
You had them on the ropes with the wet and wipe reminder and then hitting them with work on their pipes.
Specifically, trouble at the wet and wipe.
Yeah.
Trouble?
All innocent sounding things until they're in just the right order. So, Kavanaugh seems to think that there's something more devious afoot as Adram is trying to power something. In this case, through use of yet another twisted version of a cryptid. My Cavaliers, we have to discover any other spots that they are using to power this. If the Frogman is any indication, anywhere where there's a lot of water would certainly be the case.
Fresh or salt?
I think any water, as long as there's volume enough to cause sufficient pressure.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe like whatever our local municipal source is, and then like maybe the treatment facility. I mean, we're right by the sea, lake, ocean. What are we by again?
A beach, specifically.
Yeah, we're on the beach.
You're on the beach, Rev.
Yeah, but
You're on the beach.
I don't know if that would work because of like the tides and stuff. And
Yeah.
like, I think you need that constant pressure, because if it's like, oh, we put a hole in the lake.
Also, the wet and wipe is right by the beach. If they needed water, why wouldn't they just go to the beach? Why did they go to the wet and wild?
Yeah, I
wet
think it's got to be more concentrated.
The pool at school, they love attacking school.
Oh, that's true.
Is there a water tank in town?
Yes. I'd say that those are really, like, don't look at my notebook. There's 3 really big contenders. One is absolutely the very nice pool at the high school. that they open up in the evenings. They have one of the students that's on the swim team be a lifeguard, and they let people come in there and swim if they'd rather be at the pool instead of at the ocean. There is a water tower, and there is a water treatment plant.
Let's just check the school first, because they do like to fuck with the school.
Love fucking with the school.
School it is. As Dawson, did we say you have a beeper or a cell phone?
I have a cell phone.
You have a cell phone. Okay. It pops off with a chartreuse warning.
I'm sorry, that's a total lie. I have a fake ID as my thing, so specifically not choosing cell phone there, so I think it has to be beeper.
That's fine. It beeps chartreuse, which means monster only. And the vicinity is around the school.
No!
Nailed it.
We're in these monsters' heads.
We don't even have to morph out of our costumes. Let's go.
I'll say we're still morphed, right? Yeah.
All
All
right.
right, let's go.
You teleport and appear outside of the school, where not too long ago, just across the way, the gym is where you battled the Rougarou, and across the open area is the big indoor pool. This seems to be where the reading was coming from, and you distantly hear that droning siren going off. The one that's closer to the middle of town is probably closest to the school at the moment.
Start running that way towards the pool.
Okay.
And as we go, I'm going to pick up a bunch of those blue kickboards.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, classic. You just brought, you said that and I smelled chlorine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you grab a few as you bust your way into the pool, and you can see that the pool is only about half full or half empty, depending on your outlook. And there is a dark spot in the center of the deep end in particular.
If it's in the deep end, that means there's a diving board nearby. So I kind of want to do like one of those Olympic dives, and you do like a flip and then like dive, like a pencil dive into the hole.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, high dive certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah, dope. Is the goal to like plug this up or just get down in there? Like what are you doing?
I'm going to try and get into the hole.
Okay.
Whether that plugs it up or I actually like can get in there, I am not sure. I'm just kind of going for it.
Yeah. I think roll keep your cool for me to make this jump.
Does this count as a dangerous stunt roll?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then I'm going to use my move Daredevil and use Fit.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, let's go. That's going to be a 10.
That is a 10. I think that you're able to dive, twist, do your pencil move, and disappear into this hole, only to discover that about 5 feet in, it starts to get very, very tight again. And since you rolled so high, you realize, like, if I keep pushing this, I'm just going to get stuck, but you're able to get out at your leisure.
It's another one of those holes from the other place. It gets like really skinny and then it's like kind of big at the top.
I'm going to jump in and start cramming these kickboards into the hole to try to plug it up.
Nice. Yeah, I don't think you got to roll anything as you help Murph up and out and start like twisting and curling these up, jamming them down in. Again, it's not perfect. There's going to be a little bit of seepage, but it really, it appreciably stops. And from the locker rooms, you hear an irritated gurgle. You stop that. I was taking care of this place next.
We hear plap, 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 plap.
Yeah,
As he runs.
absolutely do.
I would like to position myself that whenever he sticks his tongue out to attack one of us as a counterattack, I want to come from where he can't see me and slice with my claws his tongue specifically, like when he goes to use it.
Oh, interesting. I think keep your cool here to find the spot where you think is going to work best and get there before he bursts out of this locker room.
Love it. 11.
Absolutely. You're able to duck down. There's like an area where there's the bleachers that people would sit to watch, any of the swimming, the races and the diving displays and so on. And it's like the big double doors right there between a set of the bleachers that lead down into the locker rooms. So you're able to get up and on top of that, where there'd be more seats, so that the double doors are right below you. And absolutely, like, those doors kick open and the frogman steps out and his tongue lashes out. And even from across the way, the three others of you, like, this thing seems very Monkey D. Luffy. Like, it is going to go all the way across in this just long, stretchy tongue punch. Roll your damage, Dawson.
Hot and bothered now. 5.
5! Outstanding. He recoils, like, smacking those big webbed hands over his mouth, and falls back through the doors with a yelp. And you all just see them just kind of, the doors swaying on the hinges, and then just a growling and gurgling from inside.
After I cut his tongue off, I would like to say, what's the matter? Cat's got your tongue?
Well, I want to follow him in there.
Yeah?
I'm going to grab like a life ring off the wall.
Okay.
And chase him in there.
All right. You burst through the doors, and he is there on the ground, kind of recoiling, holding his mouth, but he kips up to his feet, looking very upset.
Okay, I want to ring toss and throw this over his head to try to get him, I don't know, so he can't use his arms, basically.
Okay. I would call that a close to force them where you want them. So roll kick some
Sure.
butt.
That will be a 9.
9. Okay. So is that your choice here?
Yes, that is. That would be my choice.
All right. You make this throw, and it slides over his head, and you can see that, like, his, like, face is a little swollen, and his mouth opens, and just a cannon of water hits you, knocks you back out the door. You're going to take 1 point of damage as you slide out, but you also just hear the frustrated from inside as he's trying to rip his way, unsuccessfully for the moment, out of that life ring. Sebastian, what are you doing?
I want to run out and try to, like, get into the area below the pool, like the maintenance space.
Sure.
Because I want to try to see if we can figure out what he's powering, just so we
Gotcha.
know what to protect.
Okay, get the 411.
9. Oh, wait. I'm morphed. 10.
Oh, you sure are. Okay, so what's your question? And hopefully this is an answer you'll like.
Yeah. What is he powering?
From here, it's hard to tell the what exactly, but I think that what you can get from this is aware, because, you know, you're able to kind of get down in and see where, like, some of these spots have been ripped out of the pool and out of the maintenance area underneath and so on, where all this water is going. And there's kind of a curve to it that you realize that was also there very subtly at the Wet and Wipe. And they both curve in a way that you are, like, getting the numbers in your head of triangulation. Like, these are on the opposite sides of town, right? And you think, oh gosh, okay, well, if the other two spots stand to reason, the water tower and the water treatment, then these are almost certainly going to be directly under City Hall, that they're going to be right under the courthouse and all of that, that there's something down there that is getting all of this power. And Dawson, your beeper tones again, and the alert raises to vermilion.
Hey guys, I just got the color threat has upped to vermilion. Looks like we have more people here than we thought.
Even as Dawson says as much, the doors kick open, and a couple of putties sprint in and immediately dive into the deep end of the pool towards the plug.
Oh, of course.
Murph, what are you doing?
I want to grab one of those nets that are at pools to, like, fish out toys and kids if they're small enough, I guess, and use it as kind of like a bow staff and spin it around and try to hit at least one of the rubbers.
Hell
that's
yeah.
near me.
I love this. Roll kick some butt.
That's a 10.
Absolutely. I assume you're going to do damage?
Yeah, and dodge a counterattack.
All right. Roll your D3.
Oh, that's a 1.
Oh, well, one of them pops. From inside the hallway, you are hearing another frustrated roar and a ripping sound. Tess, the last you'd seen, he was trying to get out of that ring, and he hasn't charged out here yet.
Yeah, I guess I'll go back in there. Maybe punch him if he's still tied up.
He is still tied up at the moment, but he's
Wonderful.
almost got it ripped apart, but he's still holding on here. I'm going to tell you what. I'll give you a choice because you so successfully got him caught in this.
Okay.
You can either just do your basic damage outright, just
Okay.
roll the damage, or you can roll a kick some butt, and I will let you double the damage if you get a hit.
I'm a gambler. I'm gonna roll some dice.
Okay. Oh,
And I should have done it because I rolled a 10.
great gamble. And so I assume we want to do your double damage.
Sure do.
What is your second pick?
My second pick is to avoid the counterattack.
Very good. The second you burst through, it was almost like he was waiting for you, and his mouth opens and that just water cannon, just spray of water whooshes past your head as you dodge in. What does it look like when you hit him?
I think I'm just going to take a cheap gut check.
Outstanding. So roll your D3, and then we will just double the number.
Well, that's a 1.
Hey, 2
2
damage.
points.
Whoa.
Heck yeah.
Oh.
Dawson, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think I'm going to just go after the one rubber that's still in the pool.
Okay.
I will jump on him from the diving board to use the momentum to put my feet on the square of his back to push him towards the bottom of the pool to explode him on the bottom of the pool.
Outstanding. Roll it.
7.
Are you hoping to do damage?
Yes, please.
All right. Roll. I mean, you had spent the money for your weapon, so you can roll your weapon
Why
damage.
not? The claws are weighing me down to the bottom of the pool.
There you go. They're on your feet, too.
6.
Damn.
Redemption.
Redemption.
He
Thank goodness.
explodes.
Extra hard. Just
It's like a
Jeez.
nuclear bomb went off in the pool.
The force of it is so intense that it wedges those blue paddle things deeper, and you're like, oh, it's in there now. Sebastian, as you're down here looking at all of these inner workings, you've heard that the putties are up there, but also hear some popping sounds from above. You also notice the shifting of some of the shadows around you, and a voice echoes out of them. Listen to me, Cavalier. It's already too late. My device is almost powered, and you'll never get there in time. So, to divert your attention even longer, how about this? And you all feel the building shake, and those of you in the hallway with the door swinging open see this smoke of shadow whip up around the Loveland Frogman, and Bombard and Birdbrain appear and shift their pieces of mechanical body, wrapping around the Frogman as he grows and shatters through the ceiling. Now I'm gonna mess you up.
I think I run out of the locker room now going, it's bad, guys, it's bad.
I think we need our mechs.
Yeah.
It's mech time.
guys, if you can hold him off for just a few minutes, I think I gotta go take care of something.
Like,
Okay,
Using this as a distraction to finish at town hall.
we'll hold him off here, and then you take care of that.
I'll be back because I know you need my mech to be big.
yeah, it's only we're going up against a behemoth of a creature, but it's fine. You can go.
But yeah, they might destroy the thing that gives us powers.
Okay, it's whatever, I guess.
And I will teleport to City Hall.
Absolutely. There is a blur of violet, and the other three of you are left with this giant frogman with mechanical parts all around his gargantuan body, rockets and guns and lasers in every direction, and many of them look like more water cannons. What do you want to do?
I think I'm going to summon my mech. I'm going to raise my key to the sky and bring in the Snallygaster.
It roars into view. sweeping through the sky as you leap up into the cockpit.
I would also like to summon my mech as well.
Absolutely.
Put my key up into the sky and say, "Here, kitty, kitty, kitty."
With all of its legs, it comes darting through, and into the cockpit you go.
I guess I will bring out my mech too.
And with a whimper, the squonk appears.
Oh!
And the frogman lifts himself up and out of the pool area and stomps over towards the parking lot, charging the group of your mechs.
As this big boy is heading towards the parking lot, I kind of want to get under its feet and try and trip him up, because the squonk is kind of like a low-riding vehicle.
Sure.
And so I kind of want to get under a foot to like trip it up, or like go in front of its ankles to try and like I'm tripping it.
Yeah, I like that. Are you trying to give somebody else like an opportunity, or are you trying to like trip it so that it hurts itself?
I'm trying to give someone else an opportunity.
Okay. Keep your cool here to pilot this where you want it.
Okay, fine. I was trying to see if I had a move. Okay, that's 9.
Okay. Do you want to take damage or a condition, give something up, or be put in a bad situation?
I think I'm already kind of in a bad situation, trying to run around the feet of this big monster.
Sure.
And so I think I'll take that one.
All right. So you'll take a -1 to your next roll, but it topples as it gets caught up like a dog between somebody's legs and just runs the wrong direction, and it hits the ground. Oh, I didn't like that.
While it's on the ground, could I take the opportunity in my mech, because the Wampus Cat has many legs, could we use as many of those legs to kick off, scratch off, break as many of these water cannons while he's prone as possible?
I love that. Kick some butt.
12.
Damn. And what are your 2 picks?
Damage.
Okay.
Ooh, take something from the target. Is there something that I could take from him that would weaken him significantly?
Yeah. So there's kind of 3 things going on here as far as the additions.
Okay.
That there are these focused like water cannons. You think that they have a lot of force. There are lasers. They seem more like pinpoint damage. And then it seems like some sort of rig, like the way that the 2 other creatures, attached to him, it's giving him some sort of like an augmentation frame.
Okay. I'll stick with just my original idea, the water cannons.
The water cannons, yep. You rip those off, and there's just like bits of water spraying out from those spots. You get 1 more pick.
Great.
Damage or avoid damage.
Oh, I see. Let's just do damage. Let's do regular damage.
Okay.
With a D6, because I'm in my mech.
Yep, absolutely.
Great, amazing. 3.
3. He does not seem happy about that. But as you're there scratching him, those lasers all seem to flip around and just blast you from underneath as you're ripping off the water cannons. You're going to take 3 points of damage.
Oh, wow.
As they start blasting your mech and heating up your very cockpit.
Dang. Okay. And I think I'm just gonna... So you said there's this like frame around it kind of thing?
Yeah.
If I like swoop in, can I kind of grab it with my talons and try to rip off that frame bit?
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, roll kick some butt.
Heck yeah. 3.
Oh, no.
I get another attitude.
You do.
Hey.
You swoop down and grab the frame like you're going to start ripping and don't realize how firmly it's on there. And the frogman just grabs you with his free hands and opens his mouth. And this waterfall cannon just smashes you up into the air. You flip end over end and smash into the ground. You're going to take the water cannon with this one is only 2 points of damage, but it does send you flying and you are skidded to the ground. Across town, Sebastian, you flit down where? Onto the building, onto the grounds? Where do you show up?
I guess the last place that we were at was on the roof, so it makes sense that I would recall to that point.
Okay.
but then I've got to make my way down the ladder through the locked door that doesn't open. Oh, yeah, so I arrive and I try the hatch, and then I try to break it.
No problem. This hatch is no match for a Cavalier. As you just boot it open, you hear kind of a surprise from a few people below, but you're able to drop down.
Can anybody point me towards the sub-basement?
A few bewildered people kind of vaguely point towards the back hallway.
And I start running that way.
All right, you make your way down and down. There is a basement that seems like storage. There's, just files and cabinets and things like that. But as you make your way to the back, there's another doorway. As you open it up, or try to open it up, it also seems locked, but it's just a big, sturdy, old metal door. And you hear kind of a grunt from a room just right off to the side. And you look in and you can see like the door is just kind of open. It's this small kind of office. There are little old just black and white TV screens, a few of them up on the wall. And you see Carl sitting there. Oh, hey there. One of them superheroes, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Can you open this door?
Oh, I got keys for it.
Could you... Oh, I kicked the door.
It bursts open.
Sometimes things are an emergency, Carl. And I run in.
I'll be right here if you need anything. It's just like this old spiral stair that seems like it hasn't been used in a very long time. And you make your way down and down and down. And you're realizing pretty quickly, like, oh, this was like a Cold War era bunker that they had dug out for, whoever, and just haven't used in a little while. So it's a little cobwebby, a little haggard, but you make your way down to the bottom, and there is another door that is pretty easy for you to just boot open should you desire, unless you're trying to do sneaky sneaks or something.
Yeah, once I get down to this other door, like, is there any indication of the cobwebs or the dust or anything being disturbed, or is it all just still relatively...
It's relatively there.
Okay.
It does not seem like this is a way that they use to get in and out, if you're in the right place, which you're pretty sure you are.
Yeah. If I put my head against the door, do I hear anything on the other side?
Yes, you hear a very distinct hum.
I boot the door open.
All right.
Wait, a hum like a person humming?
Like machinery.
Okay.
La la
Just
la,
bombards
la.
on the other side.
Yeah, you boot this open and light fills your vision, this sort of pale green light. And as you make your way kind of into this room, again, it seems like it's like a little foyer, and then you go in deeper and it's a bigger open area that was probably some sort of bigger living space. You're seeing doors off to the side that could be anything from individual rooms to kitchens to whatever, whatever they might put in a safety bunker. But in the middle of this room is this bizarre looking machine. It's just these circles of metal that are kind of stacked with these bizarre green lights around them. They have kind of a frame on them. Like I'm almost picturing like the Devil's Tower, just like these concentric rings that are attached in that kind of almost conical shape upside down. And you're seeing these tubes that are feeding in literally through the walls. Like the walls have been busted in some spots. The concrete's kind of crumbled in, and these tubes are feeding into the bottom of this bizarre machine. Only from two of them are you seeing like a steady flow of water, and why it seems like that kind of bizarre glow in the room is because that water is hitting and like frying. It's like steaming out and somehow powering this with both the force of the water hitting it and like this steam that's filling up these circles. And all of the circles are spinning like in opposite directions of each other. And you just hear that hum as they spin, and it's getting louder and louder. But a form steps into your view at the sound of the door kicking in. You've seen him at least once. this slim form in this like long black sort of leather coat, but it's got this bizarre old style to it. He's got pale skin and long black hair. He's got this cowl over his nose and mouth and these bizarre shadowy sort of horns that curl up off of his forehead, off of the back of his head, down his spine. And you can only see it from his eyes that he's smiling at you. Hello, Cavalier. You've come by yourself. That was a mistake if you want to face the Prince of Shadows. And that's all for this week.
I made a mistake.
Split the party.
We'll see what happens next time.
The Crit Show is a Crit Show Studios production, edited and produced by Brandon Wentz with music by Jake Purley. You can find more information about us at thecritshowpodcast.com. To keep up to date with upcoming live shows, contests, and other special events, follow us at The Crit Show on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. For even more weekly content, join us at patreon.com/thecritShow.